The Spider-Man 2 PC version promises an epic adventure with Peter Parker and Miles Morales in the Marvel Universe. Featuring an expansive, detailed New York City full of missions and diverse enemies, the console version delivered impressive graphics and storyline, so the PC port is expected to maintain high visual quality with added support for higher frame rates and resolutions.
We are living in a world.
Once Alive is a survival horror game set in a dark, eerie world where players must face terrifying monsters and challenging puzzles to survive. The gameplay focuses on strategy and resource management, and players' choices impact the story. If the game captures the suspense and true horror vibe with strong visuals, it has the potential to stand out in the horror genre.
We can't give up on everything for the sake of a possibility. I don't even want to talk about those monsters out there. I would rather die on this.
As you can hear, my dear communion, sacred words of God align perfectly with what science has discovered.
I can try to repair the cable with something.
Having fun, Lucas?
Our sweet baby. Do you think she's ever going to be happy living here?
I would rather see her alive.
I can feel it, my dear. The second spring awaits us.
Most of them died at the age of 57. Why?
Astropulse Reincarnation is a space shooter that takes players on an epic journey across the galaxy. It's packed with high-speed space battles and challenging missions on different planets. If the game delivers impressive visuals and intense combat, it could be an exciting experience for sci-fi and space game fans.
Rise, be my wrath, my revenge. Join me. A new age is upon us. Abandon all mercy. You sacrificed enough. Accept my gift. Feel its power. Let us unleash bloodshed and agony. The time for reckoning is now.
And you are
Go Home. Annie is a psychological horror adventure where players navigate eerie, unsettling environments filled with mystery. The game focuses on creating an atmosphere of suspense and psychological tension, with puzzles and story-driven gameplay. If it brings immersive visuals and a gripping storyline, Go Home Annie could stand out as a fresh, unique entry in the horror genre for 2025.
You have got to be kidding me. I know this place. We are at the heart of the spiral where worlds collide.
This is not what I meant when I said you should take control for a change.
Each turn you took has led you to this exact point, at this exact time. And here we are now.
You can't do it by yourself. Come home, Annie.
Scarred is a psychological horror game that immerses players in a dark, intense world filled with fear and mystery. Players must survive in a tense, eerie environment, facing terrifying enemies and solving challenging puzzles. If the game can deliver true suspense and a strong narrative, it has the potential to stand out in the horror genre and gain significant attention. Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era is a turn-based strategy game that returns to the golden age of the Heroes of Might and Magic series, built with classic mechanics and a nostalgic feel. Players lead their fantasy armies, build cities, and engage in turn-based battles with strategic tactics. The Songbird Guild is an adventure RPG that immerses players in a vibrant fantasy world where music plays a crucial role in gameplay and storytelling. Players take on the role of a member of the Songbird Guild, embarking on quests that involve solving musical puzzles, forging alliances, and battling foes using sound-based abilities. Deathbound Accepted by Death is a DLC for the horror-themed action RPG Deathbound that dives deeper into the game's dark, twisted world. This expansion introduces new characters and storylines, challenging players with more terrifying environments to explore. The 1.0 version of Devilated is set to release as a full version after completing its early access phase, with significant gameplay, graphics, and bug fixes. This release is expected to include new content, such as additional weapons, enemies, and levels, making for a more enriched experience overall.
I know Gun Fu. It's fucking raw. What's my most traumatizing experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is. Dodge this. I want my scalps. Motherfucker. Fuck you and your eyebrows.
Sonic Shadow Generations is an action platformer that brings a fresh take on the Sonic universe, featuring both beloved characters, Sonic and Shadow, in an exciting adventure. The game includes diverse levels, enhanced graphics, and the signature fast-paced moves of Sonic and Shadow.